And good day. Today we're having a look at this. It's a Hollyland Lark M1. It's a stereo setup or mono setup, depending on how you configure it. Digital wireless microphone. Runs on the 2.4 gigahertz band. I'll just flip over the box and you have a bit of a look to see if there's anything of interest. And that's basically all there is. And we have a nice case. Let's open it up, see what's in it. And this is the entire package that comes in the Hollyland case. And just open it up, as you can see. That's it. Little elastic thing at the back there. You have a standard USB-C to standard USB port. As I say, that's stock standard with a lot of items these days. Put that aside. We've got some instructions which I'll put aside as well. We've got two little muffs that come for the microphones, wireless microphones. Now let's have a look at the case itself. You'll notice there's four little dots in the front here. When you open the lid, they light up, so they're actually LEDs. That's showing you how much charge is left in the case itself. So this is fully charged. As you take out a transmitter, you'll notice that it'll start to flash. It'll either be blue or it'll be green, depending on whether you've got stereo mode or mono mode selected. On the side, you have a little power on or power off. You hold it down for a few seconds. Actually, I'll get it in the right spot so I can see it. Hold it down for a few seconds and it turns itself off. Hold it down again, it should turn itself back on again. There we go, we're back on, and it's flashing, it's looking to pair. So we'll put that one down. Out of the case, we'll pull the receiver. You'll notice immediately two lights flashing. One of them will go solid and the other one will still remain flashing. Because this is a stereo setup, you need the other microphone, which is here. And as you can see, we're now paired completely. And this is the card. This is the quick guide. If there's anything of interest, just simply pause the video and you can have a bit of a read. And the full manual itself. We're nearly through it, not much more to go. And that's all the manual. Now I've got the Insta360 One R connected. I'm going to turn it on. And you'll see the icon sitting here. The only problem is, if you tap, you will notice it's actually not connected at all. What you have to do is have the thing turned off, have the plug disconnected, turn it on, wait for it to fire up for a few seconds. We plug that in. The icon is now there. And as you can see, it is working. So that's a little thing to remember. So if you want the Insta360 to work with the Hollyland Lark M1s, make certain that you have the actual camera turned off with the plug pulled out, camera on, plug in, then you're good to go. Now with the DJI Action 2, it really doesn't care whether you've got the plug connected or not. You just start it and you can see we've got the microphone connected there. Just tap on. You probably can't see, but it is actually working. And if you come across to the side here and tap on the microphone, you can see I've got it set to 5 decibel gain. If I pull out the connector, we go back to the standard microphone setup. And if I push it back in again, we have a gain 5 decibel gain. So that's telling you that the transmitter and receiver, everything's working fine. Very simple setup on this particular camera. I'm going to give a bit of a distance test on the little Hollyland Lark M1s, and I'm going to obviously ride off on the bike. The furthermost distance will be 185 metres, and I'll be obviously testing it at that point. We'll soon find out when it cuts out with my back turned. Hopefully it should give a bit of distance. They claim about 40 metres before it disappears, so I'll keep talking for a little bit and we'll see what happens. And shouldn't take too long, and we'll be past the 40 metre mark, which we should be well and truly past it now. And I'll keep going and keep talking. You never know, it might work, hard to say. But come out to the big puddle again, so just take a nice step through this. Went through it about 6 or 7 today. So, and now here we are, we're at 185 metres approximately, that's according to Google, and I'm in line of sight, so the recording, according to Hollyland themselves, it should be working fine. So let's get going. I'll ride towards it and we'll see what we get. I've got reception all the way, not quite certain. It's a pretty slimy sort of area this. It's been flooded quite severely over the last few months. A lot of muck still on the ground. You probably hear a bit of water as I'm going through it. So we're getting closer to the actual camera. You should be able to see me hopefully about now, and hopefully also the audio will be fine. There's a lot of wind at the moment because I'm moving along and I've got the wind muff on, so hopefully again everything will be fine. So that'll be the distance test completed for the little Hollyland Lark M1. So hopefully it worked well. I won't know till I get back and plug it into the computer. My final thoughts on the Hollyland Lark M1 wireless microphones. Simply brilliant. You've got noise cancelling if you want to use it. To tell whether it's on or not, or active I should say, you look at the light. If it's blue, it's not on. If it's green, it's active. I personally don't like using the noise cancelling, but that's, you know, obviously up to each individual. You've got 8 hours per charge on these things. I mean, so you're not going to run out of, you know, recording time. And if you do run out, just pop it back into the case. You can recharge it twice out of here, so that means you've got a grand total of 24 hours out of a single case. Lets you charge, so you're never going to run flat, you know, for your batteries. It's a brilliant unit. Love it. Would I recommend it? Yes, I certainly do. Anyway, hopefully you've learned something. You can give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you like, doesn't matter. Leave a comment. You might be curious about one of my cameras, how it actually connects, how this thing works. Feel free to drop a comment. I'll do my best to answer it for you. And if you feel like subscribing, I won't say no to that either. Anyway, all the very best. Catch you on the next video. Take care. Till then, bye.